good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
Guys, Sunday. We're all in a good mood because tomorrow is back to work day for most of us. Except for me and Chuck. According to Chuck, I'm useless and he's just really, really old. So, what are we looking at? Well, first, I want to show you something. I expected this from Alex, and of course, the king of all things shiny, Travis. But I also got the same votes from Heffy and Jim, Hornet Fixer. So I made a small, like 3-hour modification to the hang on. And send Morse code. There. I actually think that looks better matching the barrel, at least me personally. And no, I still haven't put the shiny trigger in there. There's been quite a few people that have voted for the black one, but hear me out on this. The black one it's a good one. I mean, obviously anything from Huber Concepts, I'll take that over just about anything. Well, anything else. But the shiny one was one that they like custom made for me. It's their ultralight. It's also the stainless steel, which the other three in their lineup for the Mosin are not. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the shiny one in there. I just sit and look at it, and I've been busy. Just got home out to my father-in-law's for dinner and cocktails, and then I came home and worked on that, and so I hadn't had a chance to answer some comments. But I don't know. Like Paul made a comment that Hazman that it looked kind of fugly. Well, first of all, it is stepping outside the box. Pretty much everybody makes a round break, and they're pretty much typical of that design. Well, John Huber thought that that problem with the gas slamming into a 90-degree wall, and there was at least 2 important things that he wanted to work out with that. So yeah, it looks unique, and that's one of the reasons that I kind of like it. Besides that, if it doesn't do, actually I've seen the video on it and I know that it does what it's supposed to do. It really lowers felt recoil. It gets the gas charge completely out of your line of sight. So if you're a sniper, someone's not gonna see your position, and if you're long range shooting, then you're not gonna have the smoke get in your way. And also one of the side effects of all of the ports is it diminishes the flash. So it's I know I might be speaking to myself, but I personally really like that over kind of the standard thing you'd see anywhere else. But that personally, that's the big thing about that is it's function over aesthetics. We're gonna be looking at Hop Czar, something that Steve Bush sent me. It's an Imperial IPA, and it's 7.5% by volume, and it's from Bridgeport Brewery, and they proudly put it on their caps. And William Glockgeist, the Geist, he's got 2 channels, political. I think you should put some, I think you should be drinking while you do your political one. Now he's got a lot of great political insight, and I really enjoyed his blogs, his political bitch sessions, like me. So there we go. Plenty of old carbonation. Smell that citrus. There's citrus in the air. It's actually nice here today. Out at my father-in-law's, actually sitting out on the deck to the point where, well, of course I was wearing a black t-shirt, so it was kind of starting to get miserable there for a while. Smells like citrus beer. Cheers, guys. Right up front, you get that citrusy hit, but like right on it. You get kind of a nice little heavy sweet and like floral bitterness all in one. And I'd say this one is more on the grapefruit side of the citrus experience. And after all that kind of goes away, you're left with a really heavy like sweet breadiness with a final little citrusy note on the end. I can't tell what that sweetness in that floral area. It's almost like a caramel or a caramel honey and maybe just a little bit of lemon or something like that in there. And I'd say compared to some, a little bit higher on that on the bitterness part of it. She's overdressed. She's not an Oriental schoolgirl, but she's got that piggy tail, so that Alex might like that. Yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff going on in there, but it's not as refined as some IPAs are, and that bitterness area might turn some people off. I was gonna burp for a second and press one to Birdman, but oh, what? Oh, no. Yeah, I suppose this one doesn't actually give an. Kind of interesting to know what the IBU is on this one. It seems like it would be up there just a little bit, but no. They keep it a secret. Yeah, I think that kind of a heavy, almost floral bitterness right in the middle. It's almost just a tad bit too much for my my general liking, and I've had stuff like the the 1000 IBU, and you're not going to get much not much more bitter on the bitter scale than that. So on the E scale, I'd probably say this guy's like a 7.5. If I saw it, I probably wouldn't buy it again. If you know, if someone brought it over, I wouldn't tell them to take their shit when they leave. I drink it. It's not terrible. It's just that little bitterness area is just, you know, almost pretty overwhelming. Tomorrow. Speaking of Jim, who his final vote pushed me in the time doing that, why don't we look at Lamppost Ale from, well, European Street Cafe Lamppost Ale from Bold City Brewery. Bold City, where are you out of? You got stuff in your bottle. Jacksonville, Florida. Florida boys. Several of you. Mr. Mustang, Mr. Ninja Blender guy, big flatbed bed truck, drinking beer, working on cars guy, Alex, Jim, Steve making masterclass, Anthony, PR Chico 520. That's off the top of my head. Sorry, I'm rambling. Let's take a look at this tomorrow. I don't see an alcohol percentage on here. It'll be a mystery. So we'll do that tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to go edit this. It's already later than planned. Sit down, relax, maybe have a beer. So you guys have a good Monday, and we will more than likely see you tomorrow. So be good.